Guard your eyes, guard your ears. If you allow filth to come inside of your eyes and your ears, guess what? The Bible also says there's a darkness that will enter you. There's a darkness that will try to consume your heart and the way you speak. And trust me, it will overflow out of you. Eventually, people will be around you and be like, something's changed. Something's different, but not in a good way. Listen to this. Matthew chapter 6, verse 22 and 23. Your eye is like a lamp that provides light for your body. When your eye is healthy, your whole body is filled with light. But when your eye is unhealthy, what does this mean? This means when you're watching things you shouldn't be watching. When you're consumed with worldly ideas, with worldly passions, this is all you look at. You never look at God's holy presence. Then your whole body, listen, will be filled with darkness because you're allowing this into your heart, into your home. And if the light you think you have is actually darkness, Jesus is saying how deep that darkness is. Some of you feel this darkness. Some of you have felt it in your home or somebody else's home, and maybe you have noticed now the way that they speak. The way they speak over themselves, over their marriages, over everything. And here's what this verse is actually saying. What you focus on will focus back on your heart. What you allow your eyes to focus on will focus back on your heart and overflow out of your mouth. I also want you to listen to this warning. Paul said it like this in Romans chapter 3. Verse 13 and 14, he said their throats are open graves. Their tongues practice deceit. The poison of vipers is on their lips. Have you ever been around somebody who just speaks poison all the time? You have a dream, you have a vision, you hear from God, and they crush every bit of it. They tell you there's no way that God can use somebody like you. There's no way that God can change you. Do you realize people like this talk this way because they want to control you? It's the same thing the devil does. He will lie to you to do what? To control you. If you believe the lie, you are being controlled. So it's in those moments you fill your head with the promises of God. No, you can say all that you want against me, but I know what God has for me. Again, his word says he would never abandon me. He would never leave me alone. Again, his word says he can redeem me and restore me and save me. And God will give me a new heart and transform my mind. And my words won't be like they used to be. They won't sound like they used to sound.